These are the top 5 rock stars who went broke. Number 5, Billy Joel. The Piano Man's $90 million mistake. Billy Joel sold out stadiums and dropped platinum albums. But in 1989, he found out his own brother-in-law and manager had mismanaged nearly $90 million of his money. Lawsuits followed, and although Joel recovered thanks to touring, the betrayal nearly ended his career and fortune. Number 4, Vince Neil. Motley Crue's wild frontman. Motley Crue's Vince Neil lived like a rock god. Cars, women, non-stop partying. But after the band split and multiple DUI arrests, Neil's businesses failed and debts piled up. In 2012, he was sued for unpaid bills and even back taxes. Turns out the Crue lifestyle doesn't pay once the cameras stop rolling. Number 3, Tom Petty, broke at his peak. In 1979, Tom Petty was a household name, but behind the scenes he was broke. Why? A terrible record contract. When his label was sold, Petty declared bankruptcy on purpose, just to escape the deal. He eventually won back control of his music, but had to fight tooth and nail to get paid fairly. Number 2, MC Hammer, the rise and fall of 33 million. Yes, he's not pure rock, but Hammer's story is legendary. He made over $33 million at his peak and burned through it in just a few years. Why? A 200-person entourage, a $12 million mansion, and bad business ventures. By 1996, he filed for bankruptcy with $13 million in debt.
With hard work and success comes privileges, and I rewarded myself with cars, clothing, homes, racehorses. If you die with a bunch of money on the table, there it sits. So it's not the greatest thing in the world is not to say I died with $100 million in the bank.
He made sure he spent his pile, which included buying a Boeing 727, and by 1996 he was broke.
Even today, he's a warning for musicians who confuse fame with financial freedom. And number 1, Scott Stapp, Creed. From Grammy winner to living in a motel, Creed's Scott Stapp once sold 30 million albums. But after the band's fall, he spiraled into drug addiction, paranoia, and financial ruin. In 2014, he posted a viral video from a motel room, claiming he was broke, sober, and living in fear. He later revealed he was struggling with bipolar disorder and addiction, but he's since made a slow recovery.
I had an onset of depression. You know, we were at the height of our career.
You were one of the biggest rock bands in America.
Right. You know, you don't want to let your friends down, your bandmates down, because it's hard to describe what you're feeling. I did what I thought I needed to do to keep everything moving forward. And it worked for a time.
Which was to self-medicate.
Yeah, self-medicate, yeah. And because I didn't know what was wrong. When you start mixing alcohol and substances to self-medicate, that's a toxic combination. And so that can create a human being that is so far removed from who you are because of the chemicals inside of you that you can say and do some pretty nasty things.
Rock stars burn bright, but without support, some crash just as hard. Enjoyed the video? Hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Which rock star story shocked you the most? And want a part 2? Let me know below.